My name is Rosalba Rolón, and I'm Artistic Director of Pregones Puerto Rican Traveling Theater. Our theater is on Walton Avenue and 149th Street, just a few blocks away from here. This performance is a beautiful combination of poetry and theater and dance and tradition and contemporary spoken word energy that it all came together in a beautiful production that we have and have been touring now for 5 years. And then our guests from beautiful music band, Yacer Tejeda and Palotre, a Dominican fusion band that we have presented at our theater, and we are fans of theirs. Off-Broadway in the Boros is an opportunity to unveil the capacity, the creativity, the energy around the city. The idea that the streets are a source of energy is not a cliche, it's real. That's how we started. Popular theater, pop-up theater, all of this has been happening for over 100 years. So I'm so happy that we're combining now the branding of the Off-Broadway world with what's happening in the Boros. We are Pregones Puerto Rican Traveling Theater, and this is Off-Broadway in the Boros.
I am Gina de la Vega. And I ask you, where were you? Where were you when the lights went out? Heavy smoke spread over, and the flames burned down the walls meant to protect the unprotected. Where were you when arson for profit was unleashed by useful emissaries of landlords and insurers? Where were you when the Bronx is burning became a slogan? Because it was. Because no one really said anything. Untold destruction. Now, a matter of legend instead of a matter of history. Buildings burning, people praying, Dios mío, protege mi edificio. Where were you then? Where was I? I wasn't born yet, but I've heard arson was a growing business, and heroic landlords and neighbors were determined to bankrupt it. I've heard the truth, seen by many, lived by many. A twisted truth turned into gold by those in search of the next Hollywood hit, reaching far corners in the world, far and wide. But I've also heard of courageous hands, mothers and fathers and children, neighbors, working together to rebuild the neighborhoods that we love. I have heard this from the people. I have heard this from the neighbors. I have heard this from the Bronx. I am Gina de la Vega. And I have heard.
If I had an abuela, she would have fangs. X-ray vision for men who make false promises. And a special tea to make them true to their word. Refilling their cup until she is satisfied. If I had an abuela, she would carve dragon heads into her rocking chair that come alive when she is angry, spreading fire to places where she wants it, away from where she doesn't.
My abuela would dance. Naked. At the Hunts Point Market. In front of the cherries that would spill their juice at the sight of her. No one would dare call the cops. Or laugh. I assure you someone would help carry her basket of yautía up the 6 flights to her apartment. Thick skin roots boiling in her melting pot of... Boricua kitchen generosity.
My abuela would have a machete by the door. A rosary in the pocket of her bata. Muggers would drop dead from a look. And just in case that didn't work, there would always be a live mousetrap in the pocket of her pocketbook. For abusers, bullets in her nostrils, cobras in her ears, alum in her tears of rage to suck dry even the thought of raising a hand to her.
My abuela would have mule legs. Kicking in the smarmy face of injustice. My abuela would not be polite if there was too much salt in the bacalao, and leave the table if there was not enough.
My abuela would have rooster feet with claws that hide treasures beneath the hen house for tomorrow's eggs.
My abuela would love Motown as much as Loisa. Swing from the branches between Boriquén y Cuba. Tell you about blackness as you stretch iron bleach your hair into submission. Offer you the cigar of intelligence. Give you another chance. But not too many.
Fools belong to worms, she would say, and sink her fangs deep into your heart, pierce you, shake you until there is room for light
And love.
and presence
And music.
to enter.
Penetrar.
I see. Penetrar until you're so satisfied. Abuela would be the mother of all bomba. History's clean ocean in which I would happily drown. Ah!
We are in the Bronx at the Roberto Clemente Plaza. I am Yacer Tejeda and I represent my group Yacer Tejeda y Palotre. It's a Afro-Dominican fusion group. What's going on here today, we're gonna play a few songs for the community in this plaza. And I think it's a really great idea because these days we need music the most to inspire to keep going each day. And it's really cool that we're here in this plaza in the Bronx playing for people that are outside enjoying the day. They are like in their daily routine, they are sitting, eating. So I'm pretty happy that this group that we are playing here and bringing music, bringing a little bit of happiness and dance to this borough today.
Hello, everybody. Give it up for the bomba in the theater. Yes. I'm Yacer Tejeda. This group is called Palo Tre, and we're going to be playing some Afro-Dominican music. Y dice... Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the choreography. Thank you for the dance. We have one more for you. Thank you to Broadway in the Boros. Thank you to Pregones Theater for this wonderful initiative of bringing music to the community. Y en esta yo necesito que canten con nosotros. Palo, 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 palo. Y dice, oh, 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 ah, oh, oh, ah. Siente este ritmo que es de nuestra isla, para los caribeños, fuente infinita. Busca tus raíces, que esa es la verdad. En nuestra mezcla, la unión ancestral. Oh, 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 ah, oh, oh, ¡fuego! Piensa en el mensaje, siente mi latir, que la tierra grita, aprendamos a vivir. Siembra tus ideas, no dejes de soñar, sigue tus instintos, bendice a los demás. Oh, 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 ah, oh, oh, ¡fuego! much. I'm Yacer Tejeda. This group is called Palo Tres, Afro-Dominican Music. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Que tengan buen día. Gracias.